and he hails from Charleston, North Carolina. I said North Carolina, y'all. Sometimes I mess up. Typo. South Carolina. He's a wonderful speaker, a wonderful brother. Looked out for me while I was in Charleston, because I was out there by myself initially. When we first came out there to put together the plans that transpired there, the marches and the rallies and the organization, this man took care of me. So I need y'all to give a very strong black hand for this man, this soldier, this king. He's here. We talk about how we need more black brothers to stand up. He's here. We're here. Shakim Marquette.
Peace, family. My name is Shakim Hotep Arquette from South Carolina, from Charleston, straight from the truck. Now, it's a very delightful event, right? By seeing most of your faces, I know that I'm in the right place. However, I see a lot of the enemy, those who just want to be nosy and see what we're doing, right? Because every time we're in a particular location, when we gather, it's normal that the slave master always wants to see what the slave is doing, correct? And as I began my fight from the Walter Scott issue in Charleston, South Carolina, where we have racist North Charleston police officers who are gunning down innocent black brothers in the back as they flee and planting evidence on them, we see that racism is prevalent in the society. And in South Carolina, there's a big problem. And the problem, A, is that we cannot come together collectively as a people without the infiltration of the white masses. Now, something that really disgusted me, right? When Reverend Clementa Pinckney was assassinated, all you saw was people down in front of the church who were in opposition of his work, screaming and yelling, "We shall overcome," holding hands with black people. But we know and understand that the people who were down at that church holding hands and actually singing Kumbaya right now, they are back to their normal state, doing the things that they used to do, and their hypocrisy is out, and we see it. Now let me ask you something. It's sad to say that we lost 4 Marines or whatever the other day. That's a sad situation. And we do not condone killing, and we do not condone death. But do you see the white community saying that they forgive the person who shot those 4 U.S. Marines? Do you see them down there holding hands and saying that we accept you and we apologize? Come on now. How many of you see the white community down there holding hands with the Arab community, telling them that we forgive you? How many of the white people you know have forgotten the Arab Muslim guy that went in and killed those 4 Marines? You don't see that. So how is it that their expectation is that we should have forgiven Dylan Roof? Every time I walked down Calhoun Street and I ran across a reporter, the first thing that came across their mouth is, when will the process of forgiveness begin? Dylan Roof didn't ask nobody for forgiveness. Why the hell am I forgiving him and he didn't ask to be forgiven? Amen. But I don't see them saying that we forgive Umar Abdullah, whatever his name is. I didn't hear a peak of forgiveness coming from the white community. So that means that they are holding us to a standard that they don't even adopt. Come on now, we got to keep it real today. And I'm going to speak the truth in the face of the enemy. Because I want the enemy to see that right now we will not be deceived. You see that red, black, and green over there? That red, black, and green flag represents everything that white supremacy is against. Amen. Whenever white supremacy sees this, you should be scared. This represents black empowerment. This represents that red, black, and green flag. That represents opposition to slavery. That red, black, and green flag represents opposition to police brutality. That red, black, and green flag represents everything that white America fears. And like Public Enemy said, it's a fear of a black planet. Say it loud, what? I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. That's right, one more time. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. All right, we gotta do that again. Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
That's right.
Keep going.
And that's what we want to be. That's the message that we want to send to the enemy. We are not scared or fearful of what the enemy does to us. See, like I said, we are not disturbing what they have. Why the hell are they disturbing what we have?
That's right.
We don't give a damn about what they're doing. Why are you trying to disrupt our peaceful gathering? For what? Why? It's because white supremacy is scared of the uprising of the black man and woman in America. So what they do is they send infiltrators amongst our people to try to stop what we're doing and try to gather intelligence so that they can go back and say, hey, these are the people that we need to watch. Instead of them doing their own thing and going on their own side of the Capitol, they got to bother us today. But you know what? Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Shakim Ahmed Hotep Arquette, Charleston, South Carolina, RBG, peace and black power, family.